What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be repairing the ABS module and installing the heat shield on our 2005 Chevy SSR. Now, somewhere along the lines I have lost the original intro for this video. This work has already been done. It's been done about 8 months ago, so in the process of changing computers and things like that, I've lost some footage. But anyway, I was going to give you a heads up. This is kind of what this video is about, is pulling apart the ABS module, pulling it off the actual ABS assembly underneath the truck, and then we're going to solder up some bad connections and put it all back together and run this thing. So we also are going to put a heat shield on it, and the heat shield comes from some of the SSR fanatics forums. I'm trying to remember who it is. I'll have to look it up, but I'll put a link in the video for this. But anyway, basically what you're going to see is me underneath the vehicle tearing this thing apart. We're going to do some soldering. We're going to put it all back together. I'm going to install the heat shield, and then we're going to take it for a drive, and then we're going to do a 8 months down the road kind of follow up on this. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get to it.
Okay, so we got the ABS module on the table. We've got it pulled apart. Here's the cover right here. It is held together with some RTV silicone, from the best I can tell. Just this stuff here. So there's actually a track, small groove that you'd use to fill up with silicone, and then you would flip that down, let it sit and set up and everything. So anyway, what we've got here, don't know if these are going to show up, but right here, these pins right here, these pins right here, and these handful of pins right here, from what I've read on the net, so take that with a grain of salt, are usually what's causing the issue with the brake light. And I can actually see this one right here and this one right here. This one and this one, they both seem to be kind of coming apart. That one right there looks a little bad, and these look like they're just a little bit cold soldered. And you know what I'll do is I'll just kind of heat these up and just dab a fresh thing of solder on them, and we'll see what that does for us, and then we'll lay a fresh bead of silicone right there to seal it all up. And I will probably, there's the same kind of deal with that as well. I may just peel that off and put a thick or a little thing of silicone on that, and those are your solenoids for your or the coils for your solenoids for your ABS module. And then we'll get this all buttoned back up and try it out and see if it'll all work. So anyway, so we'll give that a shot, and hopefully we'll get this thing back on the ground and working correctly. And here's our new heat shield that we're going to put in place to kind of help alleviate this melted solder and everything. So anyway, okay, so I ended up heating that up and kind of sucking some of the old solder off. It didn't really want to take, so I didn't know if it was a bad combination of my solder and the old solder. So anyway, cleaned it up. We've got a lot better solder, a little bit better coverage on it. So when I was digging all the silicone out of this, I found that the let's see if that part number will show up. Anyway, if this is a DeatchWerks connector, and totally using it for what is not meant to be used for, but it makes a great kind of a way to shovel the old silicone out of the groove right there. So that's kind of the tool I use to drag all that out. But anyway, so new solder, kind of ugly. New solder, new solder. So we will get this thing put back together and see how that works. Okay, now that we got this all done, I just ran a thin little bead of silicone around the edge, because that's pretty much the only thing that glues that top part on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slap that cover on and put something that's got a little bit of weight to it to hold it down and make a good adherence. Alright, so ABS module is sealed back up, and we're going to climb underneath the truck and get it installed and see if this works out. So hold tight, we'll get underneath there and get set up and get going.
to your frame of your ABS module, and then bolts right there to the cross member, and that resonator tube protects that, is shielded from that right there. So get this thing down on the ground and try it out. All right, everybody, we have finished up the ABS module repair, the heat shield install. That is actually going to wrap up the series on the SSR. Took it out for a test drive, drove it around a little bit, didn't get any of the service ABS system on like it had been doing. Anyway, just kind of a recap of what we did on this. Originally went ahead and threw long tube headers on this truck. There's an older video, I'll kind of throw a link to that one. But this kind of go around, what we've ended up doing was we had to repair the inside door handle. It did not open from the inside very well, so we replaced that. The shifter, we fixed the little insert that goes around the actual shifter knob itself. Let's see what else. We did the gauge cluster repair. Put all new stepper motors in that. I don't know if that's going to turn out very well, but there's the little black thing right there that surrounds that shifter that keeps stuff from falling in there. Got that fixed. Fixed the door handle. And all in all, just kind of did a little bit of little stuff that helps that thing out. Shifter linkage. We did a shifter linkage on the transmission to keep the factory one from popping out. They're actually not very good. I don't know if I showed that, but there's the little bushing that goes in that. Anyway, here is the destructions on the heat shield system. Looks like Simple Engineering. I think a lot of this stuff is from Simple Engineering. These guys, they are building a lot of stuff. I got another thing right here. Let's see what it says. Well, that's the door handle kit, it doesn't say. But anyway, like I said, I jumped on one of the Facebook SSR Fanatics forum. And let me tell you, those are some really cool people. They very helpful, very nice. So anyway, if you have an SSR, hit up the SSR Fanatics on Facebook. I think they do have a forum that you can join. But anyway, any kind of repair or upgrade or fix, they've got it. I'll post some links and everything like that. But anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the series on this. I know it's been kind of a long process. Started a new job, so it's been taking me a while to get in here and get it all done. But anyway, I'm rambling. So everyone, y'all have a good one. We'll catch you later on, and we'll probably get the Silverado back in here to do something. Not sure. We'll probably end up pulling the transmission and get the converter redone on it because it's a little bit loose. So anyway, y'all guys have a good one, and we'll catch you later on. And don't forget to do me 3 things: subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And we'll catch you later. Y'all have a good one. Okay, so I'm going to piggyback this video off of the starter video that I'm fixing to build and release. So this thing had the ABS module issues where we had a little bit of a issue. It was throwing the ABS module and all that stuff. So I tore it apart and resoldered some connections and put it all back together. And it's been roughly six plus months since I've actually done that project. And it still does not have any ABS lights or anything like that. It still works like it's supposed to. The gauges are still working like they're supposed to. I did also put, a brand new set of gauges, or not new set of them, but I rebuilt them to, we had a bunch of dead units, speedometer, RPM, stuff like that. So anyway, that's kind of what I did on that. But you know, 6+ months later, we still don't have any other problems with the ABS, so we're good to go. So anyway, just kind of wanted to follow up on that video. I know it's been a long time. I didn't actually even release the video, but here's you know, a 6 months down the road kind of scenario with everything that I did in that slew of videos that I made. So anyway, guys, hope you like it. So if you get a chance, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and look forward to making some more content with this thing. So we'll catch y'all later.